Alright guys, what's up? Welcome to another MLB The Show 23 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24 and today I'm picking up where I left off with the Great Race of 98 program. So if you guys were here last time, I did make a little bit more progress. Where was I? I don't even know where I was. I think I got before. I want to say that I got to before Troy Percival, and then I did the showdown, and then that was able to give me Pedro Martinez, and then I got the pack. So, and then I also got halfway with the conquest map as well, where I conquered the 8. Now I got to conquer the teams that are on the 9. And of course, I'm looking just at some of the missions here too, just to kind of get more familiar. All right, I think I think I've got all I need, so let's do it. All right, I'm not gonna move forward. I'm gonna go to Steel Fan Phase. Yeah. And then I'm also gonna, you know what? I'm gonna move, get one more territory. Might as well build it up. There we go. All right. So yes, I did see that the Braves once again clinched the NL East for the 6th time in a row. They're a good team. Like even I can't deny what a dynasty this Braves team has become. I mean, I hate to say that, but they dominated the NL East. Of course, they didn't make it to the World Series last year, but they got there the year before. And honestly, I think they're even better than they were in 2021. Hello, Mark Andrew. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I am well. How are you? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. What's up, man? You're also good? That's good to hear, man. Where am I from? Jersey. I'm from Jersey. Just about, I want to say, 20 or 30 miles away from New York City. Oh, the UK. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's awesome. No, I actually have another viewer who's actually from France. So that's awesome that you're from the UK. I'm actually thinking about going to the UK next year. I mean, first I got to get my passport and everything, but my sister is running in the London Marathon, so I wanted to be able to go, not only to cheer her on, but just see another country, because I haven't done it since I was little, since 2005, really. What are some things... Thank you. What are some things in the UK that, like, I should do if I'm while I'm there? Like, what would you recommend that as like a tourist that I should check out? Like, obviously they're all the normal. Oh, you're from Manchester. Gotcha. Manchester United. Yep. But you've been to London, right? Come to Manchester? Okay. I mean, if it's not that far, I don't see why we can't make some time. What's there? What can I see or do in Manchester?
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Don't you guys have a Premier League team, right? Manchester United, isn't that a Premier League?
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A lot of tourist places? Like what?
Ball left out.
Come on, Pedro. Get another strikeout. Strike 3, sit down. I always thought that if I ever went to London, like one of the things that I would have to do would be to see a Premier League match. But I don't know if the Premier League is going to be going on by the time I get there. Oh, don't worry about it, cheater. It's all good. If you're in here, great. If not, I get it. Life happens. You don't have to beat yourself up over it. But how are you, cheater? Oh. Oh, well, that's nice. Well, that's good. Oh, you're helping them out. What are you doing in terms of planning? Like, are you helping them with the reception, or are you helping them with the ceremony itself? Like, what's your role in this wedding planning? Ooh, Larry Walker, hot take. But, what's my Instagram? It is, do I have the command here? Hold on. Hold on. Should have it here. Let's see. Nope. Okay. It's, JDub2020. Sorry, I thought I had the command for my Instagram. Just to read off some stuff, but more like things from the entrance, like signs. Oh, okay, that's cool. No, it's always great to be involved in wedding planning, because when my sister got married last year, I got the opportunity to be able to I just said it, but I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat. Here you go. That's my Instagram. I mean, I really don't post a lot of pictures on there, and Instagram is actually like the one social media platform that I'm not really active on. Like, I'm more active on X than I am on. All right. I'll tell you what. Let me look at it at the. Let me look at it on the after the stream. All right, Mark. I hear ya. All right. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. And again, welcome into the stream. Are you a baseball fan yourself, like in the UK? And I know they're excited about the Mets and Phillies being in the UK next year. I know that this year they had the. Oh no, you're into cricket? Oh, I gotcha. See, I just similar to what baseball is for the U.S., but I I don't understand it all that much. Oh, do I have Rob Nen warming up? Oh, good. Because I wasn't sure if I had him. Jaguars are going to the UK. You think so? I mean, they have a lot of success now. I think they'd be hard pressed to put Jacksonville in England. I also think that would be rather tough. You know, having. Oh, I'm sorry. You meant play in the UK, not move to the UK. My apologies. I misunderstood. Yeah, they do the UK game every year, and well, they do several games in the UK. They also do a couple games in Germany, and I know there's like one or two in Mexico City too. Yeah, the game is really football is or the NFL is really trying to expand internationally, but I just don't think it could work. Only because I don't think the game has grown enough for there to be an international audience, nor do I think it's worth them traveling to the U.S. A bunch just so that they can play in the NFL. They love it in Germany. Well, that's good, but it's still to me it's too far, and I just don't see the NFL expanding into Germany other than a couple games here and there. Strike three, sit down. Also, what am I doing with Pedro? There were like 3 million people waiting outside the stadium. I think the distance is just too great, not to mention the time zone difference too. I don't think the time zone difference is worth it to have a team in Germany or anywhere internationally. No, I know. Like, I'm not saying that the NFL shouldn't have games in Germany. I'm just saying I don't think they should have a team in Germany. Strike three, sit down. You know, you make it seem very popular. I'm sure it's very popular, but at the same time, travel costs would be too much for the franchise. You know, and the distance, they're not going to be able to get a lot of practice. They're going to have to deal with jet lag and everything. I don't think it's worth it for the NFL to expand into Germany beyond you know, a couple games here and there. Just stuff the Texans and good luck. Good luck. You think Houston is going to let another NFL team leave? I think they learned their lesson when the Oilers left to go to Nashville. Well, I know, but you know, Houston is a big market for sports, especially for the NFL. So I don't think they're just going to roll over and let the Texans leave like they did with the Oilers. That's what I'm saying. And you have to think too, like the league already has 32 teams in it. Now we're going to expand internationally. You're going to need one more city too. You can't just have UK, Mexico City, and Germany. You need one more. Who I got? What do you mean? Yeah, you asked me who I got. What do you mean by that? Vikings or Eagles? Well, both teams are Both teams are high-powered offenses with terrible defenses. I guess I would give the edge to the Eagles, especially since the Vikings really have no running game. So I guess edge to the Eagles. All right, let's get Rob Nett in here. Yeah, but they allowed Mac Jones to throw for over 300 yards. They didn't do a great job containing Mac Jones to less than 300. Strike 3, sit down. I'm not saying that... Well, I guess I did say that they had bad defenses. What I really should have said was not as great of defenses. Like, to me, it just seems like the Eagles' defense took a bit of a step back this year. Strike 3, sit down. You know, this is not the same defense that I saw in the Super Bowl. No, I hear you. I think the Jaguars can contend. They can. They have. Do I think they're going to get to the Super Bowl? Not really. You know, I don't think they're going to get there, but they're good enough that they can make a playoff run. Where did I get that random Diamond Duos pack? And where did I also get Derek Jeter? Oh, they can. It just depends on whether Zach Wilson cannot make so many mistakes. And I was actually just talking about this earlier, not on stream, but just a friend of mine. Like, the Jets have a good enough defense and a good enough special teams that as long as they minimize the mistakes against with the offense, and by offense I mean Zach Wilson, then the Jets can compete. I think they're going to be above 500. It might not be much. They might end up with a 9-8 record. Whereas if they still had, yeah, I know, that's the big problem. He tries to scramble, he can't. He tries to throw, he can't. He's just not a good quarterback. That's why I'm saying limit the mistakes with him. Just limit the mistakes and let the defense and special teams. Yeah, oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, those suck. I've gotten those in the past, and they're not fun. Believe me. They are not fun. Just try to walk it off if you can. If you can't, then, well, the cramps should go away and should go away soon. Well, I don't think I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm not challenging the Cups right now. Oh. Alright. Over here. Beautiful. And... Yep, now I get to play on Veteran. Yeah, I used to get those all the time. Now not so much. Now it's more about Charlie horses with me. Like, I just get them from time to time, and I could be sleeping and get a Charlie horse, and I could wake up almost immediately. Like, oh, son of a gun, I gotta get up and put pressure on this so that it doesn't cramp up. That's why I suggest, like, walk on it, put pressure on it so that it doesn't hurt as much. Oh, well, good. That's good to hear. Yeah, the cramps, they usually don't last long. If anything, 5 minutes. 10 if it's really excruciating. But that's good, man. I'm glad it wasn't a serious cramp. But it hurts like hell. I will tell you. I can relate to that pain. Nice. Alright, at least I know I can get Rob Men warming up for the second inning. Oh, dang it. I just realized I could have put Derek Jeter in my lineup. Son of a gun. Can't believe I forgot that. Alright, I'm gonna have to do that when I get back to the main menu. I'll put him back, or I'll put him in the lineup. Ah, Machado. Yeah, those are what are known as Charlie horses. Yeah, they are excruciating. Ugh. Not fun, dude. Not fun at all. I mean, the only way that I can tell you that you can, like, at least not get as many of them is eat a lot of bananas. Bananas give you I think it's potassium, and the potassium strengthens your muscles so that they don't get cramped, or they don't get cramps as often. I think that's how it goes, but I'm not a medical expert. I just heard that eating bananas definitely helps with those kinds of cramps. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, actually, for me, foot cramps have been more like my toes are twisting around each other, like excruciating like. That's what it felt like to me. I mean, that I haven't heard, but I mean, I'm not ruling that out. I've never heard that. Might explain why I have, if it does work. What? Oh, you're quoting Talladega Nights. I know that one. That's when Ricky Bobby, in his grade school, his dad shows up for career day. How you doing, Josers? That's probably one of my favorite movies, because as a NASCAR fan, that immediately drew my attention. And also, Will Ferrell and
your attention, please.
I forget. Why am I blanking on the actor who played Cal Naughton Jr.? Anyway, those two actors were fantastic in that film. And I like John C. Reilly, thank you. Yeah, because I remember they also did Step Brothers. And they were hilarious in that too. Yep. With all due respect. And remember, I'm saying with all due respect. That ain't worth a whale and a dolphin getting it all. A picture of well, I don't know if I'm quoting it exactly, but I think that was the gist of it. That idea ain't worth a painting of a dolphin and a whale getting it all. I think was the line, but it's been a long time since I've seen that movie. dang it, I forgot to warm up Rob Nen. I'm not asking. Across the bridge. I live in Jersey. That's all right. I mean, look, Mark Andrew was asking. I don't mind. I mean, I'm not going to specifically say, you know, what town I'm in. I like Christmas Jesus best when I'm saying grace. Yeah. Dear Lord, baby Jesus. Yep. Because, cheater, I grew up when the Nets were in New Jersey. I actually grew up 15 minutes away from Continental Airlines Arena when Jason Kidd and when they had Jason Kidd, Richard Jefferson, and Vince Carter, as well as Jason Collins and Nenad Kristic on their team. I was still too young for the other ones. Thank you, Josers. I appreciate the follow. Thank you. And thank you for the Talladega Nights references. I love those. God, it's been a long time since I've even thought about that movie. From now on, it's a Magic Man and El Diablo. Nancy Adam 1, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. How are you? Thank you for coming in.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now
how's my stream going? Oh, it's going good. You know, getting a lot of new people in here, which is great. Of course. You know, I was just talking to Mark Andrews, a viewer in here who's from the UK, so that's pretty cool that, you know, someone from the UK was in here. I also have a viewer from France as well. He's not in here at the moment, but when he's in here, I'll let you know. And then, of course, you coming in here and being a follower, I appreciate it, as well as Josers. Yeah, I do. I have NBA 2K24. I play Madden. That's like the second most. That's like the other game that I play. And from time to time, I like to play a little open world exploratory games like God of War has always been a favorite game of mine. And a lot of superhero games, too. I'm into the superhero games. So, like, Batman, the Arkham series, that really drew me in. I also have Spider-Man as well. Basically, any games that I could possibly 100%, those are the games that I'm interested in. But streaming-wise, yeah, MLB The Show is really the only one I do. You know, I've always had an interest with MLB The Show. Oh, yes, absolutely. I stream from 6 p.m. Eastern to 9 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. But if I do miss a day because of work or some kind of family outing or something like that, then I'll usually make it up on the weekends. Like, I'll do a weekend stream. But for the most part, Monday through Friday, that's when you can expect me to stream. At 6 to 9 Eastern in the evening. Although that's going to change next month. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's just going to change next month because I just got promoted at work. So my hours are going to change. It's not going to be too much of a change. It's just now instead of going from 6 to 9, now I'm going to go from 3 to 6. Eastern, that is. I mean, this is like basically an activity for me. I already enjoy playing MLB The Show, and I do want to I do like to talk about baseball, as you can probably tell from my rally towel here, as well as my Piazza cutout board that's over my left shoulder here. I'm a big Mets fan. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying the best that I can, but at the same time, it's not that important to me to be, like, big as a streamer. It's just more important for me to have people who I know are going to constantly come in, and I'm going to interact with them, and we're just going to have a good time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, to me, this is more like a hobby. This is something that I enjoy playing the game. No, that's not really my thing. Besides, when I get better internet graphic does. I appreciate that, Nancy, but I already have like a. I'm gonna do a bunch of my streaming is gonna change at some point when I get better internet, because I do have like Streamlabs all set up, so my format's gonna change. I'm gonna have all kinds of notifications and everything. It's just that right now my internet cannot handle me streaming on Streamlabs. Otherwise, that's what I'd be doing right now. So I appreciate it, but I'm good. You're getting right. You told me that. Yeah, you're doing it for what was it? Black Friday, right? Oh, then who told me that? Someone told me that they were planning on getting Madden for on Black Friday when it goes on sale. Somebody did. I don't know. Sorry. I thought it was you, cheater. Oh, wait. Forgot about Jeter. Yep, that works for me. Now I can go get the Cardinals. Well, I could tell you there is a lot of stuff. There's just so much to grind, and it's like, for me, it's hard because, you know, I obviously stream this game three hours in the day, and by the time I get home, like, I don't have that much time in between when I get home and when I start streaming to be able to do other games like Madden. You know, I at best I have an hour. And then even when I'm done streaming, you know, I gotta get ready for work and everything. So an hour at that is all I have. So I just, it's hard for me to grind Madden right now unless I'm doing it on the weekends. And the same thing with NBA 2K24. It's hard for me to grind that game, mainly because MLB The Show and Madden take up so much of my time. You know, guys, at this point, I've trained myself where I cannot be up for longer in the the 11 o'clock at night. Can't go beyond it anymore. I've trained myself to that point. So what do I do? What do I stream? MLB The Show. You know, there's still content to grind in MLB The Show. And then, you know, worst comes to worst, I usually try to do a team build, like a Mets team build. And that's what I did in MLB The Show 21. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that because with the sets and everything, there's just no, there are limits to how I can build my lineup. So I basically have to, I'm limited to whatever the two sets I can use, strike three, sit down, not to mention the core cards. That's about it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would consider streaming Madden. I just want people to understand that I'm an MLB The Show streamer. Madden would be something where if I have nothing else going on and I don't want to bore you guys with Team Affinity grinding, then I'll hop on the Madden and just show you guys where I'm at with my team. But with all the content that's been released the last 2 weeks, I just haven't had any time. You know, there was the grind for Gary Carter in the Ranked Seasons program that I completed, and then there was the monthly awards program, and now there's the Great Race of 98 program. Don't forget, I also have the Extreme program to grind too. Like, I'm still going for that Ken Griffey Jr. card. Uh-oh. You know, unfortunately, that's just going to take a while because I'm really struggling with the moments. You know, the only one that I see myself completing right now is the Matt Cain moment doing the perfect game. But even that's tough because I would get to the 9th inning, but the first batter I faced in the 9th inning, base hit. It's like, son of a gun, I got so close. Why you ruin me like that? You have to get working on your homework? Yeah, that's very important. Yep, absolutely. Do that homework. Do it. Alright, so I'm going to throw in John Franco since we've got the lefty. See, I was always good with math. I think I've forgotten a lot of what I've learned, but math was always my best. It was my best subject if I just put the work into it. You know, sometimes I really needed a swift kick in the butt to be like, hey, you need to do this. But when I did put my mind to it, math was definitely my best subject. At least in school. It's alright, man. Just do your best, you know, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Like, I'm sure your teacher or your professor is gonna help you out. That's the thing I wish I had learned when I was in school, because I always felt like I should never ask for help. I should try to figure it out on my own. And I think that's ultimately what led me to get some bad grades, because I never asked for help when I needed it. So I definitely recommend you ask for help if you don't understand. No shame in asking for help. But I would say my worst subject in school was definitely science. I always hated science. Come on, Julio.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 64.
Attaboy. Might drive in two here. Nice. Although, did I get Rob Nen? Yeah, I did. Or not Rob Nen, but John Franco. That's who I got warming up. Alright. Come on down, John Franco.
Your attention, please. Now, John Franco.
Let's see how good this card is. So I don't know what will happen at the end of the year. My hope is that they eventually do let people do their own team builds, because at some point, like, you can only do so many sets. Strike 3, sit out. And obviously the monthly awards programs, they're going to end after this month, unless you're going to do programs. I would say, if anything, we get to set 6, and then that's probably where the content is gonna stop. Like, we're not gonna get any new content. It's just gonna be one that's really a set that's just really endless. Maybe that'll be when we get to build any lineup that we want. Strike 3, sit out. But I don't know. That's what I would think anyway. I mean, we're in set 4 now. I'm assuming yearly awards or finest are going to be set 5. And then set 5 should take us to 2 months, so that'll put us at January, I want to say. Yeah, January. And then set 7, that's probably going to be until March, and that's when the next MLB The Show game is going to come out. Oh, dang it.
Oh, that's out.
There we go. Attaboy, Vaughn. Can he get to second, though? Gonna be close.
The first base is number 5, Jeff McGwire.
All ones the count.
I mean, in terms of, like, what I want to see for next year, I like the idea of sets, but I don't like the idea that they're only good for 2 months or 4 months or whatever, and then set 3 comes out, and then all of a sudden now the cards that you collected in set 1, they're no good anymore. And then when set 4 comes out, you know, then set 2 is completely useless. So, if anything, I'd like them to at least get rid of the, I'd like to see them get rid of the set restrictions so that people can still use the cards, but maybe they're not as good. Like, just keep improving the set cards. Like, make them better. That's my suggestion, at least for next year in terms of Diamond Dynasty. I really wish they would just touch or improve Road to the Show, make it more story based. Really, like, it is so boring. Like, the programs make it somewhat interesting, but what happens when I complete that program? I'm supposed to start a whole new Road to the Show with a new character build, and then complete that program, and then just keep going. Like, come on. And franchise, I don't know. Like, franchise, with me, it's kind of weird because at points I do love it, but at times I also hate it. Like, I cannot play 162 games. Like, I need to sit. And also, Can we please put games back on the MLB network or indicate which games are like key games? Or not key games, but like television games or whatever. What are the special... How can I explain this? What I'm trying to say is that I want more clarity from MLB The Show in terms of what games I should be playing in terms of franchise. Because I can't play 162 games. It gets too boring. Oh. So wait, I just got 2... Okay. I mean, that works for me. Alright, now I don't have to worry about any I don't have to worry about any team trying to reclaim their stronghold. So I can just complete the map now and be done. And that'll get me that should get me some of the other rewards. Or at the very least, if they're going to do franchise, if I can make another suggestion, do something similar to what OOTP does out of the park. Like, they don't have you play the game. You can manage the game, sure. But you don't play it, and you're strictly in a role of GM. Now, if you do want to play it, that option should be there. But if you don't want to, if you just want to sim it, or if you just want to act as a GM rather than playing every single game, then you should have that option. And no, I'm not talking about like what they're doing, what they do with the sim. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is what OOTP does, which is you're a general manager. You can be a manager. You could be both. But if you're just a GM, then you're just focused on trying to build the roster and put together a team. You're not focused on how the team plays, or you're just focused on getting the right stars to your team. That's what I'm saying, not what they have now. Because now it's just sim in game and you can jump in whenever you want. So hopefully that makes sense. But that's like, do something like that in franchise mode. I think that would make it interesting. Wow, holy mackerel. Look at all these packs. Son of a gun. Where am I at in the program? Nope, not that. Okay, I'm at 104. So I'm more than 2/3 away. And I'm going to have, well, now I can try to get Mike Piazza. I'm assuming that he's going he's going to be in here, but just in case I get the rare round, I should know which card sells for more. And then I just got to focus on getting Sosa and then lead up to McGwire, and I should be done, honestly. Sorry, I was just looking at some of the things here. Alright, so we'll open up this first. Yeah. And then we'll open up these two. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Nice. Alright, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to I'm going to open up the packs, and then I'll get back to the game. I will sell that gold glove, by the way. Oh, another thing I'd like to see them do for next year, if a player is out for the rest of the year, there is no reason that they should be on the roster. They should be a free agent, much like how Fernando Tatis Jr., when he was suspended, he was on the free agents and taken away from the Padres roster. Because let me tell you, it was a pain in the butt to get Edwin Diaz this year. Such a pain in the butt. Quick sell that. Oh, shoot. I got one more nailer that I gotta get. I'm gonna have to get rid of. Hold on, I'll go back and get nailer. Although I could put one of him up for sale. 1388. There. Alright. Now let me open up that jumbo pack. And like the jumbo pack, that should be more that should be included more. Like that should be available to us on the that should be available to us in the store. Like if we wanna go ahead and buy this pack and just get a bunch of cards, then we should be able to. You can make it, I don't know, 20,000 or whatever, 20,000 subs. But this would be a great way to help players just starting out build up their collections and everything. So another thing that I would like to see is this jumbo pack become more available in the marketplace or in the store. I'd like that to be more available in next year's game. All right, Nestor Cortez or Andrew Jones. Ha! What a joke. What a joke. Alright. So, I need to get San Francisco Giants. See if I get one of these. Alright. Let's see. No! Did not work. Give me Ryan Mountcastle. He, at the very least, sells for the most. Alright, so now we have Castillo and Castellanos with the Red Sox jersey. That doesn't make much sense, but okay. I don't know. I feel like I could use the Padres. I guess we'll do Yuri. And then we got Kansas City. Wow. Alright, give me Adam Duvall. Well, I'm going to go for Tampa Bay. And I'm also going to go for Devin Williams and just sell him. Come on, give me the rare round. Let me get Roy Halladay. Dang! They did not give me Roy Halladay. But at least I can get Todd Helton. Alright guys, here's hoping I get the base round. How ironic would it be if the number retirement pack just gave me the rare round, gave me the base round when I was hoping for the rare round, and the Great Race of 98 pack gives me the rare round when I was hoping for the base round. Ha! I got the base round. Awesome. So let's get Mike Piazza. Welcome to the squad. And now we'll do this. I got diamonds, but not the diamond I was looking for. Oh well. I guess I'll take Evan Phillip. Wait, no. Alright. Quick sell that, because I already have that jersey. Alright guys, that's it on those packs. Now, I am going to go ahead and put Mike Piazza here. Where's Piazza? Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. There he is. Alright, so now I can move Piazza up. He's going to overtake Walker and Walker and Jeter for sure. Actually, I may put him ahead of Bagwell too, since he has the better vision. Alright guys, so what's left? What's left in the Great Race of 98 program that I gotta do? I need to get 3 hits. I need to get 12 more home runs. I already got the strikeouts, and I need the innings pitched with them. And then Sammy Sosa, I do not have Sosa yet. So I'll work on it. And then there's this 12 RBIs in 4 or less Diamond Dynasty, online Diamond Dynasty games. I don't know if that's going to be possible. I guess I just continue to grind for these home runs here. That'll get me 9. Alright, well, I know what I need to do. So let's do it.
Leading off for the Lions, the catcher, Jason Kendall.
Alright, first time I'm getting a full game in with these guys. All right, attaboy, Vaughn. And Piazza may actually not count for... Actually, I think he would. Never mind. I didn't think... I wasn't sure if he would count because he wasn't a program player. He was more in that Great Race of 98 pack. But, you know, maybe the program only requires Great Race of 98 series players rather than the program players themselves. Because, I mean, that's the case with John Franco. Nice. Thank you, Jeter, for being a contact hitter. And while I'm also doing this, I'm also grinding the Weekly Wonders program as well. And so, that came to my mind because I saw Machado and I remembered that he, you just got to get a couple innings with the Snapshot series players in order to complete one of the missions in the Weekly Wonders program. Excuse me. And the pitcher is out of here after 1/3 of an inning. I don't know if it's me, but does it seem like that when you score 5 runs, the AI is simply like, oh, 5 runs, that means we gotta take them out. Like, it must be part of the coding, that's part of the game, but it just seems like so predictable. Instead of, oh, I'll take him out because he's got 3 runs already in his... the player already has 3 runs with more runners threatening, so I need to bring in a pitcher, or I need this guy to go longer, so I'm going to keep him in the inning even though he's struggling. Oh, Jesus. Is the freaking neighbor dog over?
Nope.
Is that why my dog is going crazy?
Ball 1, no strike.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Not starting off on the right foot. And I really don't need much from Pedro. Strike 3, sit down. I just need him to go as many innings as possible. Don't forget, I still have John Franco and Rob Nen and Troy Percival in my bullpen, so that they can come in if I need them to. Generally, when I get a big lead like I have now, I'm usually not gonna bring in relief pitchers. Strike 3, sit down. You know, I like to have a little faith in my starting pitchers. Besides, that's the best way to upgrade them is by doing play versus CPU and just doing it on rookie. You could get like 500 XP or more just by doing one game with your pitchers.
Now that designated hitter, Mike Piazza.
Attaboy Piazza. Getting better with him than I did in the showdown. Wonder what changed. Well, maybe the difficulty. That probably changed. Attaboy Bagwell. Oh, this isn't looking good. I'm looking at the injury report for Aaron Jones, and he didn't take any practice, or he didn't take any snaps in practice today, so that's concerning. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to sit him for this week if this continues, which in all likelihood it does. Attaboy Machado.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 59, Jake.
0-1's the count. Got it.
Oh my God, can my dog shut up? Seriously.
Hey. 0-2's the count.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball 1. Hey.
Yep, I know it. I can hear my neighbor's dog barking in our backyard.
Got it.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Michael Sosa.
Yeah. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Come on. It's got to get called on one of these. Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for Long Island, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Foul, that ball, foul.
Attaboy Julio. Home runs are going to help too. I actually kind of forgot that I need to hit home runs as well. Pretty much saved it from being a ground rule double. Or it was a ground rule double. It pretty much just saved the triple. Hold on, let's see if Piazza... Yeah, he's only had doubles. And yet another double for Mike Piazza.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Get back.
Oh.
that's not going to be enough. Oh, man. You know, I don't know why. I don't mean to get so upset about, like, being,
1-1.
you know, flying out or anything, especially when I have a big lead, but, you know, those hits with Jeter and Bagwell, those are helping in terms of the stat missions for, what was it, Weekly Wonders? Or maybe it is with the Great Race of 98, because it's like, you gotta hit or get hits with players that wear the number 2, 5, and some other number that I'm forgetting. I have to look at the mission thing again, but you know, that's why I'm reacting so with when I don't get a hit with Derek Jeter or Jeff Bagwell.
Leading off for the Lions, the third baseman.
All right. Nah, that's not gonna. Oh, that's gonna be a base hit. I'll take it.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Tamar Johnson, I know he's 85 or 95, so that doesn't count for that mission. But it does count for the home run, and I will take that.
Your attention, please.
Yep, now they take out. What number is Julio again? He's 44. Okay. Never mind. Just get a home run, Julio. That will help. And he heard me. How about that? Ask and you shall receive. Frick.
All ones the count.
Ooh, what a smack. I mean, the doubles, at least with the program players, those definitely help. Because I gotta get XP with them, and I can only get so much with, you know, Pedro. So getting all these base hits and everything with Vaughn and Kendall and Bagwell, Walker, Jeter. Unfortunately, it doesn't count for Piazza, but hey, we can make him work in other missions too. Or we could just have him fly out to center. I suppose that's going to happen.
Oh, and 1.
All right, come on, Bagwell. Okay, another double for Bagwell. I mean, I'll take it. I just wish we could get more home runs. You know, we're at Coors Field. You would think that the balls would be flying all over the place. But I guess the game's physics are not working in my favor right now.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
All right, I'll take it. Boy, Jeter.
Now down, third baseman, Manny Machado. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now coming for the Rockies, number 54, Matt Good.
All right. Got some good hits there. Not, you know, and that's all that matters.
Nope, that's a ball. Hey! Hey! Ball 2.
Like I said, with Pedro, it's not about getting the strikeouts. I already completed that mission. I just need the innings.
Hey! 0-1's the count. No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. And what I've also noticed is I haven't even turned on my AC. It's actually that cool now that I don't even have to turn on my AC.
0-1.
Like, how crazy is that? That now we're at the point where, I mean, I'll keep it in because, I mean, it's definitely going to get hot at times. You know, so you guys will still hear it going during the streams and everything, but, for right now, you know, I don't feel like I need it. It's too cool. Strike 3, sit down, by the way. Attaboy, Tamar. Or Termar, excuse me.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Should I steal with Termar? 77 speed. No. Absolutely not. Well, that was not helpful, Julio. And I did see that the Mets won today, 11-1. Very good. You know, obviously it's not going to help. They need a lot more help, but I mean, hey, 11-1. That's good. They got their offense going. Let's see. Let's see what's scored. So Nimmo, Alonso, McNeil homered, Aruz homered as well. So it was a lot of driving in RBIs with runners in scoring positions, particularly particularly on doubles.
0-2 is the count.
Now batting, the third baseman, right there, Roger
No balls, 2 strikes. Nope.
Dang. Oh well. The no-hitter was already gone in the first inning when Charlie Blackmon blasted the ball off the wall for a double. So it's not like I was going for a no-hitter. Just got to keep the complete game shutout intact. Strike 3, sit down. And however many strikeouts that Pedro racks up, all the better. Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for Long Island, the left fielder, Greg Vaughn.
He's out.
Now back, the designated hitter, McGwire.
Not helpful.
He's out.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Ball, action tag.
There we go. Attaboy Bagwell. Go get that double. Ugh. Ooh. Wow, too bad that wasn't a home run. That had the distance, but well, it didn't have the distance. It was perfectly hit, just didn't have the distance. That's what I meant to say. Come on, Pedro.
Hey. Nope. Ball 1. Ah. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Keep it going, Pedro. His thing also helps with the Red Sox team affinity. I mean, I've been using him. I've used him all in the Conquest games, so I much imagine that his XP has been counted towards, the team affinity 4, which, I mean, that helps. That helps.
Out. Hey.
There we go. That's like the second time that in this stream that Manny Machado has gotten a hit like that, where the third baseman misplays the ball. Ooh, damn. Damn, Taramar Johnson. shoot. Okay.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies. Number 31, Riley Tice.
Oh, I wonder if I have any players who are playing tonight.
Ball
Let's see.
one. Ball
Oh,
one, no
yep,
strike.
TJ Hawkinson. He's in tonight. Attaboy Kendall. And I'm actually going to steal with Kendall. Because I can, and I need the XP.
Steal.
And he's safe.
He's safe.
Let me see, is there anyone else? Nope, okay. Just TJ Hawkinson. Oh, that's a home run. Nice. Attaboy, Greg Vaughn.
Ball upstairs.
Man. Is that finally a home run for Jeff Bagwell? No. Too much underneath it.
Aye. Oh, and two.
Strike three, sit down. Attaboy, Pedro.
Oh, one's the count.
I'm good. I'm good at DD. What's up? How are you? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Strike three, sit down.
Aye.
No problem, man. How am I? I'm doing all right. You know, just doing a little bit of grinding for the Great Race of '98 program. I'm more than 2/3 away. I'm at 104. And right now what I'm trying to do is get the home runs as well as some stat missions done and XP missions so that I could get closer to Mark McGwire. Attaboy, Larry. Larry! Oh, okay. Larry Walker didn't even question it. He was like, "Yeah, that's going to be a home run, or that's going to be a base hit right there." So I'm going. Okay, if the AI knows it's going to be a base hit, then who am I to argue? The AI would know better than I ever would. Yeah, I find that the easiest way to be able to complete these stat missions is to do these 9-inning games against the Colorado Rockies. You know you're going to get your home runs this way. And the 9-inning games, those should help with the pitchers that you get in the program, particularly Pedro Martinez. Although if you also get Brett Saberhagen from the base round pack, you know, that helps as well. And then from the rare round, you know, you can always get Kerry Wood. And then, but honestly, all I was interested in this pack was Mike Piazza. Since I'm a Mets fan and I'm also a Mike Piazza fan, this is his cardboard cutout that's over behind me. You know, so I am clearly a Mets fan. I'm good. But what about you? Where are you a fan of baseball?
Ball.
Oh, you're breaking my heart, man.
That's too high.
You're breaking my heart. Well, I'll say this about Braves fans. The ones that are on Twitter, they're the annoying ones. The ones that I've met at Truist Park, those are some of the nicest people I've ever met. So I feel like once, no, that's fine. I totally understand that. I don't blame you. Besides, they're actually good. They've won a World Series, and honestly, I think they can win this year's World Series too. In my opinion, and this is considering the fact that I'm a Mets fan, I think the Braves are the most complete team in baseball right now. Like, all up and down the lineup, it's great. The rotation is solid. The bullpen can be a little iffy, but it's still decent. You've been a fan since 2015. Well, all right. You know, so. Wait, if you were.
That's inside.
So you were born in Atlanta, or did you move to Atlanta at some point? Strike three, sit down.
Yep, that ball went out.
I only asked because 2015 moved from Georgia. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so you were in Georgia your whole life and you guys moved to... Okay, gotcha. All right. I mean, still, that doesn't, like, negate it or anything. I was just curious. I actually know another Braves fan, CJ. He comes in here from time to time. So I mean, he's actually not as vocal about being the Braves fan, but I know he's a Braves fan. Like, my fam was from Georgia, I came back to Georgia. Gotcha. Okay. All right, so you moved out of Georgia at some point, and then you came back. All right. I mean, hey, man, like I said, that doesn't really impact. I was just curious if, like, you said you were an a Braves fan since 2015. So I was just curious if you've been there your whole life or if you just moved there at some point. But if you've been in Georgia, then I totally understand you being a Braves fan. So I understand. It's like actually up here in because I'm from New Jersey. I'm from the northern New Jersey, so I'm like very close to New York City. But most of the people that I know who I grew up with and everything, they're mostly Yankee fans, which makes sense because Yankees pretty much ran New York City for a long time, and the Mets, they have their moments every now and then, but there's definitely a few Met fans up here. We're just mostly dominated by the
Nope.
Yankee
That's
fans.
inside.
Strike 3, sit down. Do you play MLB The Show? Or not really?
Foul.
Oh, you're playing right now. Oh, okay. So are you doing Diamond Dynasty? Like I am? Doing those offline or online grinds? Or are you more of like a franchise or a road to the show player? Oh, you are? Okay. Strike 3, sit down. So do you do like a Brave scheme build, or oh, you're playing ranked right now? Oh, what's your record? If you don't mind me asking. Ooh, look at all these packs. Hot damn. Just started playing ranked. It just started playing ranked 11 and 14. Yeah, I'll tell you that. For me personally, the only reason I'm not a ranked player myself. I I prefer to do more of the offline stuff, the offline programs and everything. But this season, because Gary Carter is part of the ranked seasons rewards. And me being the Mets fan, I obviously wanted that card. So I ended up grinding or getting him through the ranked program. But it definitely took me a while. My record prior to me grinding the program was, I want to say it was 14 and 15, so it wasn't too bad. But I was determined to get that Gary Carter card. Are you? Is that the card you're interested in, or do you prefer Trevor Story or Zach Greinke? Ah, dang it! All right, let's see. You don't know really? Okay. I mean, hey, whatever works for you. I mean, just looking at the rewards. Oops, hold on. Gary Carter is a solid hitter. I've always had trouble with his swing, but still, he's a very solid hitter and everything. So, if you're looking for that, he's certainly your guy. I like Trevor's story because he has the speed along with the power. Um, obviously the fielding. There's a reason why he's a second baseman, but he's definitely an option. And then Zach Greinke, my only issue is the velocity. He doesn't have as much velocity as you would like. If you're going to grind a program like ranked program, you would hope that Greinke would have a little bit more velocity. So those are your options if that's what you're going to grind. But honestly, this program, it was so I did that. I got to Gary Carter in a week, and I'm not the greatest ranked seasons player out there. So believe me, I don't think you'll have any trouble yourself with ranked. I think you'll be just fine. By the way, the hits that I was thinking about, that was in the Weekly Wonders program. So that's where that was coming from. You're pretty good. Been playing since 2017. Nice. Yeah, I'm not the highest rating that I ever had in terms of ranked seasons was in the 700s, and that was in MLB The Show 20. So during the whole pandemic year, and that was ironically that was for the Gary Carter card. So but that was when they didn't have the ranked seasons program. So I ended up buying him with all the stubs that I saved up. So I just ended up buying him rather than keep grinding. But 700 was the highest that I ever got in terms of ranked seasons rating. All right. Oh, whoops. I meant to do yeah, that. Give me Pedro again. And then maybe I'll, because I think I'm going to have a lot of time here. I might be able to do like a couple conquest games to kind of complete the mission for innings pitched. Attaboy, Kendall. And I will say, this Kendall card, I think, is very underrated. Because a lot of people see it, and while they think he's a great hitter, he's also a great base runner, too. So, this is like a catcher that you can actually steal bases with. You don't get too many of those in MLB The Show, for sure. So, this Kendall card, I don't know how it plays online, but with the ratings that it has, I would definitely use it.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Attaboy, Bagwell. Thank you for the follow, I'm good. I appreciate that. Actually, does that give me 300? Let me see.
Ball 1, no strike.
Or am I at 299? Because I know I was close. 299. I am one follower shy of 300. But thank you. I appreciate it.
He's out.
Hey man, listen, if you ever want to play a Diamond Dynasty game, I have a channel reward that allows you to play either against or with me. Only 2,000 channel points, so if you want to ever get a game in, let me know, and just redeem it. You and I can absolutely play. Alright, sounds good, man. And good luck in your ranked seasons grind. Hopefully you get a good card out of it, because I gotta tell you that, I think the Trevor Story card is probably the best one, only because he has the speed with it. But if you do like that Carter or that Greinke card, that's up to you. You can select those too. They're not bad either. Just with Greinke, my issue is he doesn't have the velocity that I would hope he would have. Strike 3, sit down. Oh. Well, Bellinger is pretty tall, so it doesn't surprise me that he can get up on walls and rob home runs. But man, that's rip. What stadium are you playing in? Is it one of those minor? Is it that minor league stadium, or is it one of the major league stadiums? Or maybe it's your own created stadium, or someone else's created stadium. I don't know. Truist? Let's see. Was it? And it was in center, right? Yeah, that is a pretty tough rob to do there, especially out in the center field, left, right, or center. Because I don't know, man. Rip on that one. I always hate it whenever like they make plays that take away what should have been home runs or extra base hits or whatever. I always hate those whenever they happen to me. Because I know I can never replicate it, you know? Like if I try to rob a home run, or if I try to, you know, take away an extra base hit, it never works out for me. Oh, it was you who robbed it. Oh, I thought someone did it to you. Oh, well, awesome, man. Good timing, then. Good timing on to rob that. I'm sorry. The way that you typed it in made it seem like that they took your home run away. But if you took theirs, oh, they're mad right now. They're mad. Put that on Sports Center. That would actually be a good idea, though, if ESPN ever decides to get into gaming. Like, they should absolutely have a top 10 for video game plays. That would be dope. Ah. Did he rage quit, or is he still in the game?
Hey. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down. You rage quit? Ha ha ha. Well, there you go, man. Another win for you.
Ball 2. Hey.
Well, on to the next one. Now, are you looking to just up your rating, or are you like to get to World Series, or are you trying to get to the World Series rewards via the program? Ah, dang it. I didn't realize it was ball 4. Shoot. That's alright. Double play right here negates it. Trying to get World Series? Oh, good luck, man. I can't even get past All-Star. Well, actually, I did get past All-Star. I just can't get past Championship Series. Or not Championship Series, I'm sorry. What is it? Wild Card? Pennant and then Wild Card?
The third baseman, number 13, Sammy.
Okay, yeah, so at least in this season, the highest that I ever got was Wild Card. I got up to 620, and then I started losing. But then after I got back down to the 500s, then I was able to win again, and that's how I was able to complete the program. So, I guess once I get to wild card, that's just like, that's my, that's where I struggle. What is your rating right now?
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
God damn it.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Yeah, in ranked, what's your rating? Ooh, ow, ow.
Leading off for the Rockies.
No, but I mean, like, your rating, like, are you... Oh, so you're still in the 400s. Gotcha. Okay. So, like, 485 or somewhere there, around there?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Okay, well, that's a good start.
Nope.
Are you using a lot of the set 3 cards, or do you have some set 4s that you're trying
2
out?
strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey!
Yeah, Cody, yeah, he's set 3.
Off the plate, ball 1.
So is it mostly set 3s with a few set 4s here and there, or...
Helpful.
Strike 3, sit down. Okay. Yeah, that was my strategy too. When set 4 came out and then they did the whole ranked seasons program and everything.
Long Island.
Just take what I had in terms of set 3 and go from there. I don't think... well, I did use Kevin Parada, the Mets catcher. You got Matt Chapp on bench. Oh, so you got him from... is that the set 4? That's the set 4 one, right? From the XP reward path?
Greg Vaughn.
Speed on bench. Makes sense. You ever find yourself in that position where you need always intense? I hear you. Would have paid to have been doubled up like that.
Oh, that's it.
All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Good luck with the rest of your ranked seasons grind, okay? Hopefully you do make it up to World Series. It's definitely a grind, I will tell you that, but I mean everyone's gotta start somewhere. No, dang it. Well, that's all right. Like I said, all I'm looking for from Pedro at this point is innings. No, dang it.
Now batting, right fielder, Nolan.
Yeah.
Joe.
No ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Did he go?
Oh, come on.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Okay, I cannot walk and load the bases here. So I'm going to have to go after Nolan.
Ball 4. First base.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Buckle down here, Pedro. Come on.
Hey. Nope. Outside.
Strike 3, sit down. That was huge.
Ball. That's inside. Hey. Hey.
Strike 3, sit down. Even bigger. Come on. Come on, Pedro. Keep them to 0.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Jeter. Should be able to steal with Jeter.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Ball inside.
He's going, runner.
That's outside.
Let's go. Attaboy Machado. I don't know if that was the first home run hit of the game or not, because I don't recall any other home runs.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 59.
Sorry.
Jake
Had a little piece of hair or something in my mouth. Ugh. Gross.
Hey. Hey. Ball.
Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit down.
Hey. 0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, sit down.
Oh, 1's the count.
Actually, I'm going to check something real quick. Yeah, Manny Machado was the only home run that we've had in this game. Jeez. Of course. My pleasure.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Piazza.
Oh, get out of here, get out of here. Dang, I thought that was going to leave the puck. It didn't.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. The right fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
That's an out.
All right.
Hey.
Not much there, unfortunately. This is really not a good game in terms of like home runs and high-scoring offense and everything. This is just, I mean, there have been a lot of hits, but there haven't been a lot of runs or home runs, which is disappointing because that's the whole objective of MLB or of the Great Race of '98 program. Like, you have to be able to hit home runs, and I'm at the one ballpark where it's probably the easiest to hit home runs, and yet this game I only have the one with Manny Machado. Hey, cheater, welcome back in. Algebra is not fun. Hey, look, man, as long as you got it done, that's what's important. You can always ask your teacher if you had any questions about your homework or whatever. But it's important that you at least do it. I mean, just think, there will be a time where you actually miss being in school. I mean, of course, that's not right now. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can't ask for help. If you have questions, you know, that you can ask. You can say, hey, I had trouble on this one. Do you think you can, like, can we go over this? Show me how to do this problem. makes sense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now coming for
That's the way it is in college.
number
You turn in anything late, I can tell you, professors knock off 10% for every day that's late. So this is more of just getting you ready for college. If you do plan on going to college, that's up to you.
Steal!
Well, that was a late jump. I'm surprised he even got in there safely. I remember in college, you know, I had to do this science project, and I ended up blowing it off till the last minute, and I couldn't get most of it, and I only got most of it done, not all of it. So I had to tell the professor that some of the project was in my email, and I was gonna get it to myself. But the problem was that hackers, you know, broke into my email and pretty much made it impossible for me to access it. So he still took off like 5% or whatever on my grade. I mean, yeah, that really happened. My email was among the several or the millions of Yahoo emails that got hacked in, what was it, 2015? So, not that I made up a story, I didn't, but you know, I just thought maybe it might give me a little bit more time, and he's like, no, you get 5% knocked off. It's like, all right. So believe me, college they do the same thing, but professors there really don't care. Not like they at least do in high school and everything. Like high school professors, they actually take the time. Whereas college professors, they see you maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and that's it. So it's harder to be able to meet with them and see if you can like grab or if they can give you some help. Because that happened to me when I was in when I took a writing course my freshman year. That was like one of our requirements. You had to take a writing course, and you know, the professor that I had, I was struggling, and like I tried to go to her to be able to get some help because I needed it. And I mean, this is on me, technically. This is on me for not realizing what her office hours were. But I went to her every Friday, and she didn't have office hours during Friday. So it was kind of like, dude, you're kind of impeding on my lunch here. I really can't help you. So definitely not one of the more pleasant professors that I had while I was at college. That's okay. I just went on ratemyprofessor.com and just gave her a bad review. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. I'm too nice of a guy to have a bad review, but no, I've had my fair share of bad professors. Like this one professor that I had for computer science. It was basically creating video games. You know, I thought I would be interested in it because you guys, you know, I play video games, so I thought it might pique my interest, but it really didn't. And oh my gosh, this professor, he acted like he didn't give a damn. Easily one of the worst professors I ever had at college. Like, and that takes a lot for me to say it was not, this professor was not good. You know, I generally don't like to speak ill will of certain of professors, especially at college, but this professor was bad.
1-1.
He didn't care. He didn't teach us anything. We just kept going over the same stuff, and then he expected us to know material that we didn't for our midterms and our finals and everything. And not only that, but the one student who actually knew a lot about making video games and everything, he obviously had some learning development issues. But the kid was smart, at least in that class, smarter than everyone. And the professor was so rude to that student. Even my friend and I, we were classmates in this. We looked at each other and we just went like, "What the? Like what? How could you be rude to the one student who actually knows the stuff and is giving the answers?" None of us know it, but at least he knows it and he's willing to explain it. Unlike you. So, moral of the story: bad professor. Give him a bad review on Rate My Professor. It's too funny to think, like, when you're young and you don't know who that professor is, so, like, you're 19 or 20, a freshman or sophomore or whatever, and you're like, oh my god, I got, let me rely on Rate My Professor. Because some of them are right, like, some of the reviews are rightfully deserved. The other ones, not so much, because I had a professor who everyone said was a very harsh grader, and he really wasn't. He was actually very lenient with a lot of his grading. I understood that some of the material he gave was pretty tough. I mean, I had quite a few of his classes, and at times I struggled to understand the material, or at least put pen to paper when it came to tests and everything, which unfortunately did not help my grade. He knew I knew the material, it's just couldn't put them as answers on the test for some reason. Strike 3, sit down. So, those Rate My Professor things, sometimes they're accurate, sometimes they're not. Sometimes students just write spiteful reviews just because.
Yep, that ball went out.
But, it's just like, for me personally, I prefer the old, I'll sign up for this class and let's see what happens. Not even really look at the reviews for some of the professors. Especially when you get to your junior and senior year, when you start taking more classes that are fit towards your major or whatever it is that you're studying. Like, then you know who the professors are, because some of them just end up teaching the same classes. Or multiple classes. So, it's like, at that point, you really don't need to rely on Rate My Professor to give you the insight about your professors. You should know which ones at that point are good and which ones aren't. Jeter, you got a home run. Let's go.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 31, Riley.
I think I've had like 2 home runs this entire game. Hold on. Let me check. Yeah, 2 home runs. That's it. Oh, boy. But at least I'm almost done here, so... That's at least good, because that means I can go... Now that I have 39 innings pitched, that means I could go into Conquest and get play 2 games to get the remaining innings done. Attaboy, Julio. I figured I might have time to be able to do a couple of Conquest games. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough for me to complete the program. The program is I'm still a ways off from completing that. But at least I'm making some progress. Oh, great Vaughn. Doubles, doubles, doubles. I think we ought to change our names to the McDoubles. Because that's all we're getting in this game.
Ball, that's in.
All right. Doubles, doubles, doubles.
Now the first baseman,
Now, can I get like one more home run? Just one more so that I can feel better. I've only had 2 this game. Ah, Christ. Said I'm just going to ground out, of course. No, that's fine. That's fine, cheater. It's all good. Do what you gotta do. No problems here.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The most you've been on the East Coast was to Philly? Yeah, I mean, you went to DC too? I was actually planning on going to Philly and DC and even Baltimore this summer to like see other ballparks. I wanted to see Camden Yards. I wanted to see Nationals Park and Citizens Bank Ballpark because I had never been to those stadiums before. So I was planning over the summer to do it, and I just needed like a week off to be able to go. But you saw Nationals Park? Did you see a ball game or no?
No, he's safe.
The batter number 24, second baseman.
You've been right outside Wrigley? Nice. The closest, or my sister has been to Minute Maid Park. She's been to Wrigley Field, and she's also been to Petco Park in San Diego. Ah, that's too bad, man. Who both suck? The Nationals and the Cubs? You were right outside Coors in 2020? Right before the pandemic or while the pandemic was going on? There we go. We got Jim Rice. Oh, the Cubs and the Nats suck. Gotcha. Got it. Yeah, but I mean, like, July of 2020. Oh, so you were, that was when the height of it was going on. I think I'm going to go with Mike Mussina. I'll open these packs later. Where am I at in terms of my progress for, yeah, I said I would do this by doing the, but it still leaves me short of Sammy Sosa. Dang, I'm 4 home runs shy of the next mark. Wow. All right, well. No time like the present to get this done. Well, I mean, even if they, like, to me, it wouldn't matter if they do suck. Just getting to see the ballpark and all that, like, to me, that would be worth going to experience. Not so much like, oh, are the Cubs good or are the Nationals good? I don't care, because I don't have a vested interest in those teams. I just want to see a ball game at those ballparks. You know? I just want to be able to see them. Wait, did they retire Prince Fielder's number? I've seen number 34 up there. Did they retire his number? I mean, that looks like it. Let's see. Brewers retired numbers. They have Hank Aaron at number 44. Oh, it's Rolly Fingers. That's number 34.
The first baseman, number 5. Jeff
Interesting.
Bagwell.
0-1's the count.
Well, wait. Prince Fielder had number 34 when he was on the Brewers. How was he able to have it if they retired it in 1992? Unless Fielder had a different number when he was with the Brewers.
Number 33, Larry Walker.
Attaboy, Larry. Larry! Let's see. Robin Yount, Paul Molitor, Bud Selig. And, of course, Jackie Robinson.
The third baseman, number 13, and McGwire.
Yeah, that's interesting. Hold on. Oh, you know what? Prince Fielder might have been number 28. That's why I thought he was number 34, but maybe that was when he was with the Tigers. Let's see. Yeah, number 28. Actually, he was never number 34. He was only 28 for the Brewers and the Tigers, and then he was 84 when he was with the Rangers. So I don't know where the hell I got my information that he was number 34, but clearly that was wrong. Strike 3, sit down. Martinez is really the only pitcher that I have for now in terms of the program. I think he's the only pitcher in the program. Like, yeah, Kerry Wood is in there, as is Brett Saberhagen, but they're just part of the packs. They're not part of the program itself. They're just in the pack.
1-1. One ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. I'm going to get John Franco up and warming so he can handle Tellez and Yelich. Attaboy, Terramar. Yeah, that's gone. Woo! That makes it, what, my second home run? So, 2 more and I have the mission complete. Whoa! Good thing he did that little move to get out of the way, because I was ready to swing.
Now back, the catcher, Jason Kendall.
0-2.
Alright, I gotta bring in Franco.
Your attention, please. Now, John Franco.
Oh, that looks good. Ball 2. 2-0.
Strike 3, sit down. Strike three, sit down. Come on, Franco, one more. Strike three, sit down.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue.
Alright, let's get Troy a shot. There we go. Nice double, Larry. Larry! I'm sorry, I'm like a big Joe Gatto fan from Impractical Jokers. I mean, who isn't? I mean, he's like, he was, I feel like fans loved him the most out of all of them. Like, no offense to Sal Q or Murr, but Joe Gatto was obviously the best. I mean, he did everything without hardly ever saying no. You know, and he embraced it. Like, that's the great thing. He embraced the challenges. It's not like he had trouble with it. I'm sure he did, but he was able to play it off so well. You know, whereas other guys, they just couldn't think. Or they couldn't think how to play it off, but Joe did. I think that's what made him more popular, honestly. Well, that and the fact that, you know, he always did funny stuff, like, Larry! Strike three, sit down. Here we go. Great. Do I have time for one more game? Yep. I absolutely have one more. I absolutely have time for one more game. Bagwell P1. Not that that really matters at this point. Let's see. Yeah, 2 home runs away with for 62, and then the XP that's gonna be that's gonna be tough. Oh, come on. All right. That freaking animation, I always hated it. It just seems so unrealistic. Like, all that third baseman has to do is just put his put his glove to the ground, then he'll have the ball. He doesn't have to slide like that. That makes no sense to me. Halfway, Greg Vaughn. Ah, Bagwell, come on. Not the double play. What's up, O-Town? How are ya? Hey, great win today for the Mets, 11-1.
That's a ball.
Yes, sir. I mean, I don't think he's at ace status yet, but I definitely think he's getting closer. He just needs to be able to pitch every fifth game, and then I think he could be our ace. But for right now, I think he's just better off as like
Ball one, no strike.
if they want to run like a 6-man rotation. Oh, I think he will, just not enough to overcome Corbin Carroll or Ellie De La Cruz. But who knows? Maybe he can finish top 5. You think it's Carroll? I'm inclined to agree. I feel like Ellie De La Cruz has kind of fallen off since. You think Alvarez or, you think Alvarez might get some votes too? Strike 3, sit down. I mean, he was instrumental for the Mets, at least in May. You know, when he was hitting all those home runs to be able to tie games or put the Mets in the lead. Like, he was instrumental in that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Brewers. Number 45.
Let's get John Franco.
All one's the count.
Larry! Nope.
He's in there.
There we go.
Ball.
Sweet.
Count 1-0.
Dang it, Machado. I gotta get on base one more time with Paramar Johnson here. There we go.
Your attention please. Now pitching for the Brewers. Number 46. What? Wilson.
Nope, not a home run, even though it was a perfect hit. And I squared it up too. And that's going to get caught. Yeah. All right.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, John Franklin.
Oh, and 2.
Strike 3, sit down.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike. Got a ball, 1 strike. Oh. Hey. No ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, Franco. Strike 3, sit down.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let's see if I can get one more home run.
Number 59, Elvis Pereira.
One more home run will at least help me with the program. Well, I'm clearly not going to get it from Greg Vaughn. Oh, my phone just went off for some reason. Let's see.
Now batting.
Oh, MLB The Show with a game server update. Not that that matters, because I'm going to be at work by the time it's already getting underway, so. All right, well, unfortunately, that's going to leave me
Leading off,
one home run short
the third baseman,
of what I need,
Anderson.
but
Your attention,
that's okay.
please. Now pitching,
0 and 1.
man.
0-2 with the count.
Strike 3, sit down.
0-1's the count. Ball in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside, that's a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
0 and 1. 0 and 2. Yep, that's
And
one out.
this is going to be my last game of the night, guys. Strike 3, sit down. Yeah, I know that was kind of short notice, but I just looked at the time and I don't think I have time to do another game, so I'll just end it here. Maybe I'll open up those packs as like the last thing I'll do. So there's the innings. The innings are done. I don't need any more innings. Got part of the Weekly Wonders pack. And let's see. Or did I already open all those packs? I don't remember if I did or didn't. Wow. Fell 100 XP short. That would have helped me get to Sammy Sosa. Oh no, I do have a lot of packs to open up here. Okay, so that'll be my last thing that I'll do. It's just, you know, do these, get these cards. And then I also got to auction some of them off so that I can, you know, start making some money. Some subs. Ooh, definitely did not want to quick sell that. Good thing I didn't. I could definitely quick sell that banner. Quick sell Escobar here. Let's see if I could get a diamond before I end the stream. Definitely not here. Alright. Nope, not in this pack either. So that leaves pack 35, two of them. Not this one. Come on, last diamond. No, did not get it. Dang it. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in, even if it was only for a moment. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a very happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you subscribe to my channel and like the video. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTVNextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's in the upper left there, so go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So overall, we got the Conquest map done. We're close to Sammy Sosa. So we're almost done with this program. Hopefully we can finish this up relatively soon. Tomorrow will be more grinding of the program, and hopefully I know for a fact I am going to get Sammy Sosa. It's just more of a matter of how much more progress am I going to make after that, because Mark McGwire is at 150, so I got a ways to go. But that'll be all tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, so I hope to see you then. And until then, guys, have a good night.